Hello, everybody. This is Vanessa. So, today I'm going to be talking about 5 things my mama used to say that confused me. The first thing is a big one because I was always in trouble. So, when I would get in trouble was, a lot of the time. At some point, my mom would, I would get punished or whatever it was I would do. She would say, "Do you want a punishment or do you want a whooping?" And that confused me because if I pick a whooping, that didn't last long. It hurt, but just for a little bit, and then I can go on by my life. But then a punishment can last a few minutes, a day, a week, I don't know. And with my mama's mind and imagination, Lord knows what she might come up with. So, I was always confused by that and just was like, I don't know. And I don't know, I'm a child. Why you giving me so many choices? Don't give me no choices. Mama, just do what you gonna do, please. Let's don't give a baby no choices. Number 2, and this wasn't just my mama, this was a whole bunch of people, mama. Stop crying before I give you something to cry for. Okay. First of all, I'm probably crying because of something you already did me. So let's just start there. I'm confused at the conversation we having right now. I don't know. I'm not brave enough to finish this conversation. Some kind of way, it's just best for me to figure out a way to stop crying because of something that you are probably mama already have whooped me up until this point. That's probably, what the dynamic is right here. So, okay, we're going to move on though. Number 3, like I said, I was bad and I was always doing things that I did not have no business. And most of the time, I didn't have a curfew per se. It was just like, can I go somewhere? Yeah, be back at this time. Just random, whatever. So this is my mama. I walk in the door after dark, way after dark. Because it's usually, be back before the street lights come on. I know most of y'all done heard that. Here go my mom. What time was you supposed to be home? Yeah, that's a trick question because she probably told me what time I was supposed to be home. And when I asked her, could I go? She probably told me what time I was supposed to be home. So, I don't know. I'm confused at what I'm supposed to say. If I answer the truth, then I'm really in trouble because I knew I was supposed to be here way before right now. And if I start to try to explain to try to get myself out of trouble, I'm probably going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Because, why am I trying to explain when I'm already in trouble? So I'm just going to shut up and just say nothing, which is going to make her mad anyway. So, look, you can't win in this situation. So just, whatever going to happen, going to happen. So move on with life. Number 4, going school shopping, going any kind of shopping with my mama. This is our conversation in the car. Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. You ain't getting nothing. Okay? Okay. But we going school shopping. So how am I supposed to not touch nothing? Okay. I don't understand, but okay. So when we see something that you want me to try on, can I touch it? You like this? Yeah. You want this one? I thought I wasn't supposed to ask for nothing. I thought I wasn't supposed to touch nothing. It's so confusing. It's really confusing being a kid. Because the parents, they say stuff that don't make no sense. And then they want you to answer. Sometimes they don't want you to answer. They confuse you with that too. They say, don't talk back. Why are you talking back? And then you go, because you asked me a question. Oh my God. Parents. Number 5. This one is always been funny to me because I didn't ever get a chance as a kid to go to other people's houses to do anything. Like, people would come over our house to play or whatever, but I didn't really get a chance to go to other people's house. So I remember asking my mom if I can go over to have a sleepover with a really close girl friend that I, went to school with. And before I could even finish the conversation, she was like, no. And I was like, okay, I haven't even finished the conversation. Mama, please, can I go? Everybody going. And, okay, she like, okay, who going? Who gonna be there? What y'all gonna be doing? Who is the parents? And I'm like, I don't know all these questions. I don't know all the answers to these questions. And then, no, you can't go because I don't know these people. Let me tell you something about my mama. My mama real big on I don't know these people. First of all, when it came down to the sleepover, I didn't know that it was a thing. I didn't know that all the parents knew each other and knew what was happening. I didn't know that was a thing. But my mama had to know everybody. Everything was going on. If she didn't know the people, you wasn't going. That's why I never went nowhere. Because my mama didn't know them people. And if she don't know them people, you not going. So where did Vanessa go? To my auntie's house and my grandma's house. And that's the people I know. That's where you going. And if you don't want to go there, then you can go on the back porch or in the backyard. That's where you have a house, you have a family, you got your grandma's house where I know them people, you got your auntie house, all your cousins and them over there, I know them people. Other than that, I don't know them people. You're not going over there. Everybody else going. Please don't say everybody else going to your mama. Because what they going to say? If everybody else jump off a bridge, you going to jump too? Oh, Lord. I can't. But let me just end this by saying I probably would be in jail if it wasn't for my mother. Because I was so bad. And my mom would say things like, if you go to jail, you're going to stay up in there because I don't have a key. And I ain't lost nothing over there. She had all these little sayings she would say about if you get in trouble and if you go to jail and if somebody take you, they'll bring you back. She had all kind of little sayings that would cross my mind every time I would do something or every time I think I want to do something that might cause me to get in some trouble. I would think twice because I'd be like, okay, if I go do this and I go to jail, and my mama ain't come and get me. Like, okay, y'all, might get out of jail. Y'all, my mama have some pity on y'all, but yeah, my mama don't have no kind of pity on me. So, okay, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do, but I'm gonna be over here in the safety of my back porch, chilling. So, having said all that, just having fun with, the things that I remember about my childhood. I love my mama to death. I wouldn't give her up for the world. All right, y'all take care. God bless you.